L.A. Noir, Max Payne, Professor Layton. No, they all pale in comparison to Fish the Detective. With in-depth movement and a soon-to-be thriving speedrunning scene, Fish the Detective will be the next game to take the world by storm. While some may say the graphics are primitive and less than desirable, I say nay. The simplistic art style adds character to the game. With so many lovable characters, I fail to see how you could ever give this fame. That's supposed to say game. This game a below average review. That is all. Speedrun world record holder, Noodle. Or so I thought. Hello, welcome to this new channel. This is basically just gonna be here for me to be speaking directly to you. And for me to rant. I think I don't want it cluttering my main channel, and editing videos is a hassle. So, this is the way I get to post stuff without editing. And today, I have some very unfortunate news. You might know of my speed runs, you know, for the famous acts such as the top 50 Helltaker speed run, or my worst Mario 64 speedrun, or my rejected worst Mario Odyssey speedrun, right? I've got a history dating back to March of this year. Not that extensive, I know. But I speedrun every now and then. And basically, I found this game on Steam on stream the other day, and I wanted to I wanted to speedrun it, right? It's called Fish the Detective. Pretty sure it's a virus, but yeah. So I wanted to speedrun it because, you know, I'm like, I'm gonna be a world record holder today. So I did. Right here. If I can just when I reset to this screen, okay? So 3, 2, 1, go. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip through this.
Oh shit, where does
it's a short speed run. Basically,
okay.
You know, it's a trading quest game, right?
Police station.
Just keep on going through with these amazing visuals, graphics, character design. And
Fry the child.
Just keep on going through, right?
Record pace, guys. I think we're on world record pace.
I'm on world record pace right here. You ready for this? That's a world record right there. 2:54:67, which in reality definitely could shave off a little time there, and it's probably even lower than that, but world record nonetheless. And I got a notification from speedrun.com today, and it said your request of Fish the Detective has been rejected. Reason? This is a pretty short and generic in concept. Which, you know, I'm personally offended by it, but I can see where they're coming from, right? But then I decided to take a nice little scroll on their games tab, right? And, you know, I scrolled for quite a bit here. Like, I scrolled for a bit, like a while. I scrolled for a while, right? Like a while. And I just wanted to share a couple of the games I came across, right? Like Mr. Nightmare's School. How the hell does a Roblox game get a fucking leaderboard, but Fish the Detective does not? Oh, and I forgot to preface this at the beginning of the video. This is not a reason to hassle anyone at speedrun.com. I know they're just doing their job. I just wanted to complain. So, but how the hell is this worthy of a leaderboard? But Fish the Detective is not. It is such an amazing speedrun right here, right? You know, sure, it's kind of short, right? About 3 minutes long. But there are some other short speedruns out there too. This one's 4 minutes and 40 seconds long, right? At least at world record pace, you know? Because I'm a world record holder. I hate to break it to you, but that's kind of what I'm doing. But, you know, let's just keep going through. You know, a Roblox game, whatever. Who cares? Looks like my computer froze. Oh, there we go. All right, Raise a Floppa. You know, just another Roblox game, about 6 minutes long. And then, you know, I'm like, who cares about this? You know, whatever. But why didn't I get a leaderboard? But let's just keep moving on. So Fist Punch, you know, the regular show Cartoon Network web game. Don't get me wrong, I loved this game. I loved this game as a kid. You know, I played the hell out of this on my grandparents' computer. And you know, I love regular show too, and it's an amazing series. But come on. Come on. Fish the Detective isn't too far off of this one, right? And how the hell? Alright, this one is not defendable in any means. Ooh, ah, and you fetch a fruit. This is 46 seconds long. Significantly shorter than Fish the Detective, right? And just look at this. Look at this. You just draw lines. Okay, it's a lot of RNG, it looks like by the title. It says it's a 0.006% chance. Okay, and whatever. I don't care. But let's keep going on. In Auto Clicker in Duck Simulator 2, it has the same menus as Fish the Detective. Alright? Same menus. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And admittedly, that the duck is kind of like, you know, dripping right here. He's got plenty of drip. But how does Fish the Detective not get a leaderboard? I mean, look at this artwork right here. This is amazing. All right? This is amazing artwork. And then Clash of Clans has a fucking leaderboard. Clash of Clans has a leaderboard. You know, the mobile game from 2012 where you just sit and wait for things to upgrade has a fucking leaderboard. Google Whirlybird, Google's version of Doodle Jump, has a leaderboard. And if your argument at this point is that it is pretty short, the world record for 1,000 is 3 seconds. 3 seconds. All right. And if it's, you know, a generic concept, I'll admit this isn't a generic concept, but it's pretty fucking boring. Die 10 times? Die 10 times in Slither.io? I can do that easily. That's not interesting. You just roam around until you find someone and bam. You just run into them. All right? I'm sorry, that's not a good concept. All right? And if your argument here is that Fish the Detective is generic in concept, you're making a very strong case for me here by putting Slither.io on the list. All right? What about B-Hop? B-Hop Go. Don't know what this is, but the world record is 6 seconds long, and it's legitimately just this. That's it. That's the speed run. Just hold forward and jump. I'm sure there's a little more behind the scenes, but that's basically the gist of it. Hold forward and jump. Or Google Snake. 25 apples, 50 apples, 100 apples. I can collect all the apples in this. Hold on, wait, let's take a look at this. You can actually, I didn't know about that. We're gonna mute this because of music. I don't want to copyright or whatever. This actually seems kind of interesting. Hold on. Let's see it. I believe in you. I believe you got this. I know he has this. He's got the world record, but wow. That's actually pretty neat. Okay. We're just gonna take this one out of the mix here. and move on to my computer froze. I think. Oh shit. Closed out of one. We're gonna move on to Solitaire, which has a 5-minute speedrun time. I'm at 5 second speedrun time. 5 seconds long. 5 seconds. And you might be thinking, well, Solitaire is a pretty iconic game. Well, why the hell does it have 2 versions? You got Microsoft Solitaire or Google Solitaire? Which one do you want? Which one do you want to play? Why not just make one leaderboard for Solitaire and put one as Google and one as Windows? Hear me out. Hear me out. Just saying. You're telling me Solitaire gets 2 leaderboards? Hell, probably more. Let's just type it in real quick. Solitaire. Google Solitaire, Solitaire, Spider Solitaire, Super Solitaire, Solitaire NES, Pyramid Solitaire Saga, Fairy Solitaire, Shenzhen Solitaire, Monopoly Solitaire card game, Solitaire PSN, Solitaire Eyes Maze, Solitaire The Ultimate Collection Nintendo DS, Solitaire / Klondike iPod, and more. Solitaire. There's so many versions of Solitaire on this, but I don't get one leaderboard for Fish the Detective. That's really it. That's, and then Grapple. I never heard of this game, but when I was scrolling through the games, and this is what we come across. All right, I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit because he just kind of like keeps on throwing it there. And boom. Boom. That's it. That's all the speedrun. That's all it is. You might be thinking, oh, well, it's because it's such a small community. Such a small community, You're the only Fish the Detective runner. You're the only one that's requested it. Then what about Obama Boss Fight? All right. And don't get me wrong, this game is honestly really fun. I have it downloaded on Steam. Best $5 I've ever spent. All right. But there is legitimately 3 runs. 3 runners of this game. 1 for each different category. Any percent hardcore, any percent ultra hardcore, and any percent glitchless hardcore. That's it. 3 runners spread across 3 subcategories of the game. But Fish the Detective doesn't get anything. Just saying. Or let's talk about the game Cloud Climber. I played this game. It's in my library. It's honestly really boring. There's probably a story there, but I didn't read the story because it didn't seem very interesting. I read about like the first few seconds of text, and then I was like, wow, this sounds like something that you can find on r/I'm 14 and this is deep. Which, not very interesting to me. I don't know, it might be better to play on stream and make fun of with other people, but I didn't, this isn't a very interesting game from what I can tell. I don't know, maybe the speedrun has something else to say. Let's take a quick glance at it. I haven't looked at this, so I don't know. Kind of skimming through everything here. Keep on skimming through everything here. Nothing looks too interesting here. Yeah. Nope, that doesn't look very interesting at all, Chief. So let's just move on to Super Bernie World. Super Bernie World. Now I gotta admit, I had my fun with this game. It was my go-to game, one of my go-to games in my high school computer science class. One of my go-to games. It's honestly a blast to play. I think it's free if I remember correctly. It's free on Steam. It's a pretty fun game. I'll give it that. But this gets a fucking leaderboard. Super Bernie World gets a fucking leaderboard. Where's my leaderboard for Fish the Detective? But what can I say? Requesting Fish the Detective, that's too much. It will never live up to the glory that is Roblox. Who's Killed Peter Griffin revamped? You know, just gotta say, I'm never gonna live up to that. Never gonna live up to that game. And I don't know what I was expecting. Submitting a run such as Fish the Detective. But alas, my woes will not be answered by speedrun.com. Have a good day.